this drawer for my make along the sign AU. I am a little late. Unfortunately, I picked up a bug. I haven't been very well. This is my first day out of bed for about the last 2 days. Just the usual thing, headache, vomiting. It's the tropics. These things happen during this time of year. Lots of unusual bugs go around, but I am getting there. So this is not going to be a very long video. It's taken all my energy to get organised to do it. So the sign AU, we had a lot of fun looking at some of the signs I've seen travelling around the world. And the last one was from Prague, Daddy Daycare Bar, where the husband and boy went on shopping and they looked after him. He just had to pay for his drinks. The colours were black, white, a bit of grey, and some brown, something like that. But anyway, from my little monster book, which I've been making monsters from, there's 12 in there, little crocheted monsters, 12 mini monsters to make. I decided I would make Happy Mom. Because any man likes a nice cold drink, and to sit somewhere and read a paper and have a drink. Go shopping, yarn shopping, and whatever. But that's the one I made. Although I've quite a few changes, as per usual. So here is my Happy Mom. Now he's based on Think Hubby, so I'll show you. Ta-da! What I did was I didn't give him any horns. I gave him his long hippie ponytail, dark grey, and a bit of a wrinkly mouth to signify this is Think Hubby Happy Mom. I used spotlights to say the local school brand, and fly in both black and grey. And yeah, I just added some hair instead of horns, because Thing would be very happy to sit and have a cold drink and something to eat rather than follow me around shopping. We just discussed he's got to go shopping with me this week for Reeves' birthday, and the groans and the moans quite audible. Anyway, I hope you like my last that I will do out of this book for a while, because I've made 6, which leaves 6 left to go, but I'm not going to continue on. I'm going to take a break from the book, but I think he turned out really cute, and yes, I will sell him at my market. For my blanket that I was doing, I added a couple of colours. I added a bit more green, and then I added a border of white and black, because when I looked at my granny square blanket, I thought it looked like a very large licorice allsort, or licorice lolly that you have. They're called licorice allsorts here. I don't know what they're called in the US. I know they're called that in the UK, but that's why I decided to add a white and then a black border. Just kept going around. It's just a granny square, nothing too exciting, but it turned out really well, and I do like it a lot, and I will be donating this to charity. It turned out a good size by adding that little row of green and then white and black. Finished the size I needed it to be. It is raining again. Hopefully I can take a photo of it and put it at the end. As far as the sign slideshow goes, I haven't had many emails giving me permission to use their photos, and I haven't done any chasing up of people. There are quite a few photos on the Facebook group page you can go and have a look at. Just join the group. 3 easy questions to answer. It's a private group where we post whatever we want to with our craft, but no merchandise posts. Last couple have been posting t-shirts for sale, and I will block those. You can post what you're making, patterns you like. If you know a designer who's released a pattern and you want to help them promote it, that's fine by me, but not commercially produced merchandise, patterns or toys. But feel free to continue on posting there. Just because this make along's finished doesn't mean you don't have to post pictures there. It's for anything. and it's great to share it with our yarny friends. So prize draw. So I did say 3 prizes, and I didn't decide when I started the make along. I thought I'd get a lot more people. I think I got around 15 if memory serves me correct, which is 5 down on previous make alongs, but it did only run for 3 months, and I feel like people are getting a bit tired of make alongs. There was a big rush of them, and when people do them, there's not that much participation anymore. Maybe they don't inspire. Maybe they're looking for something a bit more unique to make. Anyway, what I did was, and I must apologize, I thought I was filming it. I wasn't, but I'm not doing a redraw because that's not fair on the people whose name came out and I wrote them down. So I decided on 2 $25 gift vouchers for 2 individual people, and the third prize will be a $10 pattern prize. So, drum roll. First name that came out was Raylene T. Now, Raylene posted a lot of photos on the Facebook group page and participated quite a lot during the make along, and it was really great to see her photos. I will put one in the slideshow, but I didn't get her permission. I hope she doesn't mind. And she wins a $25 gift voucher. So all you have to do, Raylene, is contact me, claim your prize within the next 7 days, and I will organize a gift voucher of your choice as long as I can. Now, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I can do Amazon, US. I can do Canada now after I've gone through all the ID. As far as I know, I can still do US, but things are changing. Canada, UK, Australia for Amazon. I have done different yarn companies within Australia for Australian winners, and there's a possibility I could probably do some yarn companies in the UK if you're in the UK. But anyway, Raylene, you win the first $25 gift voucher. Dun-dun-dun, drum roll. Second person's name that came out was Julie W. Julie participates in a lot of make-alongs. She's been a loyal subscriber for a while, and she's won herself a $25 gift voucher. That's congratulations, Julie. You know how to contact me. Let me know. Just email me, and if you have a preference of where you'd like your gift voucher from, let's see if we can organize it. Now, the third one out, her surname's quite long, so it's Tammy, and then it's her surname is M something K something. She wins a $10 pattern prize. Either she can pick a pattern on Etsy or a pattern on Ravelry. Now, depending whatever country you're from, it's $10 in your currency. So it's $10 Canadian, $10 US, £10 UK, $10 Australian. It's just $10, a pattern prize up to that amount. So Tammy, you need to email me and let me know that you're claiming your prize. And if you on Ravelry, that makes it really easy. I just pick a pattern prize you like. If you're on Etsy, not so difficult, can be done. Other pattern prizes depends on what site, and a lot of the US sites may not let me anymore. So there are 3 winners. I got some lovely photos from Cairns in Adelaide. So please stay and watch to the end. There isn't much of a slideshow. As I said, I haven't been very well. I did enjoy the make-along. I have been tossing an idea around for another 3-month make-along that's a bit different. But let me know if you're keen, because the numbers are down as far as, and I know other people's make-alongs, people aren't that interested anymore. Maybe we burnt them out with make-alongs. Any other notes I have? So remember, if you want to look at some other slides from this make-along and other projects we've done, join the Facebook group. It is a private group. There's no affiliation links or anything. All I ask is you don't promote merchandise and other channels that are probably monetized. it will be, admin is me, it will be scrutinized before you, if you post it and I don't think it's appropriate for our group, then I'll block it, because it's a non-commercial Facebook group. It is just somewhere we can have a chat, share our work, share our patterns. I don't mind you promoting pattern designers. It's a lot of effort to design a pattern. I have this 2 huge patterns in my head, but every time I think about writing down a pattern, that's not so bad, but then it's getting testers and going through it all. So by all means, if you have a yarny friend who's released a pattern and you want to promote it, go to the Facebook group and share the link. At least some people can check it out. Anyway, I have to do another video soon. I think it closes today finally, and that is the charity shop challenge make along, where I'll be giving away another 2 prizes. Now remember, you need to send me a photo of your stuff you bought with the receipt if possible, and then the project you made. Yet again, I haven't received a lot of photos, and there are more participants out there than that have actually sent me photos. But if you do send me your photo, make sure you give me permission to use it on YouTube. And if you've previously sent it and you're not sure you've given me permission, send it again. The email will be in the description below for all the prize winners. And if you're in the charity shop challenge, let me know, because I got one yesterday out of the blue from someone I wasn't aware I was participating. So it's closing tonight, which I think is the 5th. Anyway, I'll do it midweek. Ribs' birthday is on the 9th, so hopefully I'll either do it after the 9th to give everyone plenty of chance to participate by sending me their photos. But yes, it's been a lot of fun. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere in US, things are changing. My shawls, I haven't put them on yet, Etsy yet. I don't generally sell overseas, but I did have an inquiry about someone overseas buying it. But as Reeves pointed out to me, because of the new tariffs introduced by the new government, or the government in the US, you will end up paying an extra 10% tariff if you want to buy it when it arrives, because unless I just send it to you as a gift and I don't charge you. That's what's going to happen now. I think the irony of it is, where we've had a good laugh about these tariffs, is they've put a 60% tariff on Norfolk Island, which is not a country. It's actually a territory of Australia. It's where a lot of retirees go to live. I don't think there's any real commercial industry there other than a bit of tourism. So yes. And then we were watching something on YouTube this morning where there's an island in the middle of the ocean off Australia where no one any lives. There's no inhabitants. There's no production or anything. And they put a 25% tariff on that one. So there you go. That's, I guess, when you use AI and computer generated information, you're going to come off looking a little foolish unless you check it. But be aware, if you're going to buy from Etsy overseas, any country, check what, and you live in the US, check what the tariff charge is, because that will be on top of what you pay the person you're buying it off. Just a bit of admin information there. I'm not trying to stop you buying, just be aware it will cost you more now. And that is, and there's no set tariff rate. All the countries are different. Way back when Australia had a car industry, the Australian government had a set tariff on imported cars, and that was to protect our car industry. And that's understandable. That was if you didn't like the cars being produced here, then, and you wanted to bring one in from overseas, then you were going to pay a little bit more for it. But it was a set rate. So yes, that's just to keep you up to date on anything you are buying. When I buy you patterns and things, they're gifts that will not cost you anything as far as we know. If it does, then you'll have to let me know and I'll see if I can't sort something out. But yes, everything is going to cost a lot more worldwide. Doesn't really matter where you live. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the make along. Let me know if you'd be interested in another short make along. And yes, please get your photos in for the charity shop challenge make along. Until next time, it's about to rain. Excuse me, nervous hiccups. It's about to rain really heavy. It's starting. Okay, take care, stay safe, and have a go at crafting a little monster after someone you know. Bye for now.